Good day, everyone. This is Dude, along with
Tommy, hello. And today we are building the MiniSo Plante de la Vie Flower Language Series Bit of Starlight.
And this is set DS1014. It's easy for Dude to read because it's on the bottom of the set.
Right next to where the price is, as we've highlighted.
Yes.
These were about $5, the MiniSo.
Yep.
If you want the longer story, go to one of the previous videos.
Also, there's the number again.
Yes.
I will open this up for you and start
Thank you.
sorting. Yeah.
Now, one thing we haven't mentioned quite yet when it comes to these, we've talked about how we feel about the brick quality and everything. We haven't said a whole lot about the instructions. Of all the like single sheet instruction lists, I have to say these are some of the easier ones to follow. I can give them props for this.
True. I'm not sure if it's just because these are quote-unquote simpler builds in comparison. But if you want to go ahead and get started, I'll
okay.
Continue sorting for you.
Yeah, thank you. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. Thank you. Yes, I did. I don't quite need those yet. I did need the white ones though
I'm sorting the biggest
those
pieces out first. Is essentially what I'm doing. Because then it's easier to get some of these smaller pieces.
Very true.
He says as he skips over some of the other larger pieces.
Yeah. See, this is one step where I fully agree with the order they did things, because it would be instead of closing this in, it's a lot easier to put this in and then finish the box.
And actually, before you do that,
we can actually use this for another example of what we were talking about in previous videos.
So, yeah, that is fully down.
That is fully down, but there is a lot of gap there.
You can see the pull. Okay, the back is not. I know I pushed that down. Okay, hold on. Yeah. Okay, now that I know it's fully down, you can definitely see
that there's a gap there. It's significant.
It's not as bad, but
it's not as bad, but it's still.
Yeah, be careful with some of those larger pieces. They don't
I
sit swore
nice.
It was down, and I'm glad I pulled off the back to double check, because I would have been a liar, and I want to try to judge things fairly.
Yes.
That said, I'm human. I make mistakes.
The one time that this doesn't want to sit down properly. Usually those click together.
Ooh, plastic poop. That's essentially what that is. It's all part of the casting.
These corners. That one went on fine, but some of these corners were.
I think it might be the flex to these is
potentially,
and that's guessing what may have caused the issue.
There we go.
Oh, nice little box.
Yes. It's not complete yet. I do need to do those.
I did one. Yay!
There we are.
Dude's internal age is too young to play with these, technically. Thankfully, my actual age is old enough to say I can.
Regardless.
I'm hoping that bit of casting that came with this is not going to throw off any weight or cause a minor missing piece, but we'll see. Mistakes happen. That is a very minor thing to have. I have no idea. I mean, there is a store technically, so if there were missing pieces, I guess we could go back to the store.
True.
And go, hey,
we had an issue with this, and then just we'd get a refund in that case,
or
probably,
replacement or whatever.
replacement.
Yeah, that would get odd, I'm sure.
Oh, that goes here.
As I bite my tongue. Ah.
I assume you meant that literally.
Oh yeah, I
So,
literally
okay.
bit my tongue
I
there.
am sorry that happened.
Let's see here. I'm just trying to...
And now we get to directions within directions, so I may have to take back what I was saying about some of these being better directions.
Yeah. It happens.
Let's see. Start with this. Then throw on one,
I'm doing minor assistance with the
two
white.
of these.
I will say, I do like the
These.
quote-unquote light blue or toothpaste blue, depending on how you look at the color. I do like the colors. But there we go. The lone white stemmed.
Ah. Ah.
That's where it's quite tight,
Yeah.
which is not abnormal to have happen.
And I think the illustration even shows there's probably a gap, but I'm not.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about a minor gap there.
No. Ah. Let's see. I need to do a second one of these, which I believe dude is helping with slightly.
Oh, it's just gonna set up the hooks, but yeah, no, you already got it mostly, so there you go. I was trying to take care of the more challenging. And yeah, there's definitely supposed to be a gap there. Which is minor, would be mostly hidden anyway. But yeah, the sets are very cute.
Neither of us is quite sure whether we would get more of these.
I'd rather pay the slight difference to get Sembo any day of the week, or Keyplay. The sets are a little more interesting in the long run for pretty much the same cost when you have them shipped. We bought these directly from a retail location in the US for MiniSo. I mean, the prices were not bad in the store by any means.
No.
In no way am I saying these prices were $5 is nice for this size set. Just something.
Something bothers us about these.
Yeah, and I wish I could give a better than. It just feels
wrong.
Off. Because when you're actually the brick quality doesn't feel bad per se. It feels light, but it doesn't feel bad. It's just something is off. And it might be they're just not as tight as even a Lego or... That was perfect timing for what I was saying, and unintentional.
Yeah, I pressed down on one side to secure this area, and it tipped the...
Teetered out.
Yeah.
There's also the downside of how they use the cone piece. But yeah,
that's a double flower type of thing.
See, that's coming along very nicely. Yeah.
Oh, I guess it goes on top. That's the... Okay. I was wondering why this suddenly had another one of these. It's to go in...
to act as extra support.
Yeah, I was going, why are we putting another gap or something, you know?
Got you.
Or why are we restating that this is here? Or something along those lines.
I do a minor thing since there is one more.
Since there is one more what?
Of those pegs and one more of those inverting circles.
Okay.
That just based off the pieces provided, I was doing something, not saying it needed to be done right this second.
Let's see. Oh, this is interesting. Alright. I do wish that they were able to give a little more.
Even half a more sheet.
Yeah, because then it's a lot clearer what I'm supposed to do with some of...
Can I save the sheet for just a second?
Some of these are double flowers and some of these are not.
Gotcha. Choose some to be double, choose some to be not, and that should work.
That's what it kind of comes down to on this.
Show off. Sorry. Just going. Yeah, that's
this
a little...
This is the direction that I was trying to follow. This page, I can't really find fault.
None.
This page,
it's
there's
little
a problem.
Busy. Yeah, it's a little busy. Especially compared to the other sets we've done of theirs.
Yes.
Because that's actually the one thing we went, oh, these directions
are kind of nice.
Yeah, perfectly sized for what the sets are. No complaint. This one was going, okay.
This one's, no, we have a...
much. It happens to the best of them. I'm hoping this is just a one-off type scenario. Technically, this is the third, but will be the fourth one posted, I think. Dude's forgetful in how he does things sometimes, so...
And sometimes decides after the fact, no, we should do it the other way.
For example, still have that one to build.
Yes. And where do you go? If that's right, you go on top of here. Then that tilts again.
I added counterweight.
Weebles wobble, but in this case, they do very much fall down.
Yeah. I'm not sure I would trust a large set by MiniSo.
No. That's unfortunate.
This size...
This size seems about right for the...
But, yeah, based on experience so far, it's going, oh, something happens to a set, Well, we'll say $20 for all four of them that we have. If something happened to one of the Sembo ones, I'd be scrounging around trying to find a replacement.
Yeah. And that's with us having slight grumbles about Sembo with the tolerance being so tight. And with the
But they have really good designs.
They have really good designs. I was also going to point out the decals being more being less forgiving than stickers.
Yeah, their decals that they use for their Digimon series. Whew. Those are unforgiving. If they touch and stick, you're done. So those definitely were more nerve-wracking. That said, they look gorgeous.
Yes.
In place. Don't get us wrong, they absolutely blow stickers away because they're not stickers, they're decals at that point.
Yes. Ah! Dude, if you could hold that for a moment, please,
No problem.
while I'm placing.
I'm surprised I didn't have you do this little bit last.
Yeah,
And then
because I
attach.
did have to kind of brace right here to...
Yeah.
Okay. Now for steps 11 and 12, the most complicated of them all. I mean, it's repeating earlier steps a bit, but
Yeah.
they are... I feel like they needed another third of a sheet of direction here.
Do tests out a minor theory in the meantime.
Aha.
So just ignore him. Could have
I
grabbed the
am
pumpkin, dude.
I am ignoring Dude. Dude has requested that I ignore him, so I am ignoring him very loudly. It's another on top of that.
Now, I'm just going, hey, here's little pumpkin. I'm just going, okay.
For illustration purposes.
There, now, I have this literally center pegged and all, so this is as little contact. I'm going, there's a little flex there, but not too bad. This, it's before center, and I'm going, yeah, I'm able to flex that.
Way too much, all considered.
So, yeah. Good pumpkin.
Let's see. This.
Reattach his little roof.
Well, there's a problem.
What's wrong?
I need another one of this, and we don't have one.
So that one piece that I was noting of throwing off weight did. Lovely. So what? So we're going to go with Plan B. Use that, and I will shorten. I refuse to bite this. Tweezers work well. So the one in the back gets a little shorter. Because, yeah, it's just going, nope, this is an easy design. So we also had, because we had that little bit of off-cast.
Yep.
Completely screwed up
Completely
things.
put it off. And I'm just gonna...
I'm not going back to the store over that.
No, we're not.
That's
But
just a be warned.
that's a buyer beware. That being said, I'm just going to grab these extra pieces so we don't have to make up a... So we maybe don't have to make up an entire new odds and ends
Yeah.
bag or box.
Yes, no more odds and ends.
This... We'll click in here. And how do we want to... Oh, how do we want to...
Well, since I had to deduct from him, or her, depending on how you look at it, we'll just add back.
There we go.
Come on, don't fall off. Okay. There we go.
Actually, one sec. That does have a hole in the center, I have a potential idea. Do we still have that little, this bit?
Uh-huh.
Pop off the disc for a moment?
Yeah. I know where you're going. It'll work somewhat. Actually, might do better than I'm thinking at adding a little extra
Stability, potentially.
Yeah.
And then it shouldn't, because everything else will be down there.
Yeah, it's hidden.
It's hidden. It's not in the directions.
No. There we go. Rearrange,
But-
rearrange.
If we give it a quick little test in a moment.
You want me to drop it, don't you?
No.
Okay.
Dude's referencing me testing
the
out one of the
flexing, you
earlier
mean?
things. Yes, I meant the flexing.
Oh, that... Because that doesn't change much as I bump the thing.
Unfortunate. Unfortunate. I thought it might add a little extra,
Oomph to its rigidity.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if it was on the side, yes, but essentially the middle is covered, quote unquote.
Yeah, I was thinking it would have a little extra thing to kind of bump against, but...
Because technically it was never, it was just flexing while on the base. I'm just gonna... It's a weird test that I did, is all I'm gonna say.
True, but also... That at least gives the extra piece a spot to stick around, so...
So yeah, this was the hardest of the builds, because a lot of tiny flowers, and missing a piece, so...
Yeah, so we had to come up with
on the fly
some stuff on the fly.
adaptation, which was really minor. So, there's the buyer be warned of it.
Yep. And thank you for joining us today.
And we hope you have a good day, and take care of yourself.
Bye-bye.
Bye.